This is the official Jackmaster baseball knife. It's something that I found at the Texas State Surplus Store in a bin of knives that were for sale for $3 a piece that had been confiscated by the TSA at airports in the state of Texas. Once in a while, you find something odd and unusual in there, and I'm the kind of guy who tends to uh, gravitate toward odd and unusual things. So I picked this up, even though I didn't know much about it. On the tang, it's pretty hard to read because it's so corroded, but it's Hammer brand, so it's made in the USA. Hammer was affiliated with Imperial, um, and Imperial was affiliated with Trade um, at different points in time. I think Hammer was Imperial's budget line, and this knife could date uh, earlier, but I think it's probably in the from the 1950s. Uh, I think I've seen references to this knife that are older than that, but I think it went through a few different iterations. Um, so what is it? Well, it's got little illustrations of the knife in different positions with different baseball outcomes. See, homer, you get a home run, a triple, a double, single, strike, and an out. And all of the knife blade positions are the same. It's got uh, the larger blade open to 90 degrees, and it's got the smaller blade open all the way out to 180. Oops, sorry for the bump there. So the knife is this way, and then you throw it in the ground, or you drop it in the ground, and depending on how it lands, you get a different hit or strike. Um, it's your turn at bat, basically, when it's your turn to throw the knife, and you'd play this competitively against another person. Uh, I guess you could have one knife and pass it back and forth and each take your turn, or you could each have a knife. Uh, and Yeah, I'm sure this resulted in a lot of broken knives. So this knife is in pretty rough shape, but I imagine there are some out there that are in even rougher shape, having taken a pretty bad hit from somebody playing this game. Um, in really good shape, uh, I was doing a little poking around on the internet, and I saw some of these had sold in the past for $75 or so, but that was in really very pristine condition for its age. I mean, it's going to have patina on it because it is a carbon steel blade, but that would be without these chunks of the shell missing, and without quite so much rust and corrosion on the bolsters and you know. But this knife still, the back springs still have spring, and in the open position it's pretty firm. It doesn't there's not a lot of blade play. In fact, it's pretty stiff. Um, so kind of an oddity, I I suppose this was a game that was a variation on Mumbly Peg, uh, which is another game for kids to play with a jackknife, and that's why it's called the Jackmaster, is because this is a jackknife, right? Um, Two-bladed jackknife. Um, Although Jackmaster is kind of a hilarious name now, for reasons I can't explain on YouTube. Um, but I thought I would just make a quick little video and share this with you all because I found it a little bit amusing, and thought you might as well. Uh, there are probably people who know a lot more about this than I do, and I would welcome their comments in the comments section. So if you're familiar with this knife, if you know more about it or about the game, uh, please feel free to share. I'd love to hear more. Thank you.